Hello, my great fans. Thank you so much for being patient. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I know I was away, been away for a while, but now I'm back. Thank you so much for being patient. Now, there's this thing that's been really, making me get concerned. A friend of mine one time came to me and said that, he had problems, with his Mr. Dick getting that hard on. Now, today I'll discuss some of the major way, the fastest way you can make your man get his Mr. Dick a hard on, the only way you can make a man or your man have that hard on pretty fast without struggling, without use of Viagra and anything else. But first, before I dive into that, I will talk about some of the situations or things that make this guy fail to, have that hard on or erection. Stress, that is number one. Maybe he had a bad day at work. Maybe his boss was all over him and there's nothing he could do. He gets back home to his wife or girlfriend. She wants to be happy too. She wants to be made feel like a woman. Now, this guy has been stressed, the whole day. He's from work. He's very tired. Of course, when you're stressed, the whole body gets tired. It can't function. Most parts can't function at all. Now, this lady wants to be happy, to be made feel like a woman. And this guy is not in a position to do that. Why? Because of stress. Number two, health problems that maybe impotency and all that. Maybe, yeah. So this guy is unable to, have a hard on and maybe maintain it. So those are some of the problems that actually are there. The major two, stress and, health problems. But they say also that when you don't have feelings for your woman, for your girl, you can't get that hard on. Okay, I believe that. But then, did you know that we are our own problem? Because sometimes, for example, women, maybe if they've dated maybe two or three guys, they tend to compare compare we men, because he was with Sam and now he's with David. She's with David. She would think that maybe the way Sam used to perform is the same way that David is going to perform. No, things don't work that way. I'm telling you this, and like it or not, it is true, because we are born different and our bodies, our systems operate differently. The way Sam's system operated is going to be different from how David's system is going to, respond or react. Now, here's the thing. We are born different. Our bodies have different strengths, because there are some guys actually that you will find for them to get that hard on, these girls or their women will have to go through a whole lot of trouble, foreplay, a lot of it, and at the end of the day, nothing. Or we might find some guys that are very strong. They don't need anything like a foreplay for them to, get that hard on. Just get a scarecrow, put a dress on it or a skirt on it. This guy's gonna look at it and boom, he's gonna shoot. They don't need anything like a foreplay or whatever. But what do you do in case your man needs that foreplay in order for him to gain that hard on? There's one simple thing you can ever do. Now, I always prefer getting to know about each other, the both of you, the first time you meet. I wouldn't mind opening up to my girl and telling her that, hey, you know what? By the way, what are your, areas of, stimulation? I mean, like, which part on your body can I touch and you feel stimulated right away? in no time, which part would you feel so bad or, nagged or whatever when touched? Or which part would make you have a turn off when touched? I mean, like the part of your body when touched. I would also tell her that, by the way, for me also, when you touch this part on my body, oh my God, within no minute, I'm up. My Mr. Deck is already up. That hard-on is already there. No matter whether I have stress, I don't have feelings or whatever, the moment you touch that spot on my body, boom, that's going to be it. I'm going to be up and running. Remember, the fact is this. The moment Mr. D has gained that hard-on, trust me, whether you the guy had a stressful day, don't have feelings for this girl or woman, you are not ready to do whatever it is that you guys intend to do. The moment Mr. D has gained that hard-on, oh my, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. So that is all it takes. What it takes is simply you woman trying to find that spot on your body which she touches or she massages, and in no time your Mr. D has gained that erection. If you do not have any health problem. Now, remember, you've met, you've spent some time and spoken to each other, and then you've told each other about those points or areas on your bodies that you can touch, and you gain that pretty quick hard-on, especially for the men. Now, just imagine that you are the woman. You very well know that if I touch this part of David's body, no matter how stressful he is, no matter whatever he might be, he's going to get that hard-on, and the action is going to go on as planned. That is all it takes. You, the woman, knowing that spot. And it's not easy for the woman to know that spot unless you, the man, tell her. And I repeat, unless you, the man, tell her that this is the spot that you can touch. And I get aroused. I get that hard-on in no time. Like I said earlier, some men were born strong. They have strong bodies and all that. They don't need all this to be done. But in case you discover that your guy, is the kind of person that actually does not get that hard on pretty fast. Now, do not disturb yourself. Do not get them Viagra. Do not cry or pray. Just go straight to those parts on their bodies that they told you about, which when you touch, they gain that hard on pretty fast. And something can happen. Just imagine that you have touched that part on his body that stimulates him and gives him a fast hard-on. Then you start the action. Keep playing with that part. Concentrate on that part. That part is going to make sure that it helps him to maintain that hard-on, because he's going to feel like he's in cloud 45, not even cloud 9, cloud 45. And that is going to keep him moving and moving and moving. So I repeat, ladies, if you discover that your guy is the kind of guy that needs to be pushed in order for him to gain that hard-on, what do? Do not bother yourself. Just rush straight to that part of his body that he might have told you about, that which when you touch or massage or caress, that hard-on is realized pretty fast. That is the only way you have to do it. That's the only thing you have to do. And I'm telling you, no matter what time it might be, no matter how stressed this guy might be, no matter how whatever he might be, the moment you are ready for that action and you are there, then he is not really ready, but you really concentrate on that part on his body that he told you. When you touch it, it stimulates him, and that hard-on, bang, is there right away. Do not even bother yourself. Just rush straight to that one part on his body that he told you about, that when you touch it, when you caress it, when you massage it, that hard on for Mr. Day is very, very fast realized. That's no way to go. And once you do that, and this hard on is on from Mr. D, and he gets into the action very well, make sure that you keep on doing the same thing. Caress that part, massage that part. Don't give up on that part. And I'm telling you, this guy is going to perform, and is going to beat your expectations. I'm telling you, that is the only secret. So, get to know about each other very well. Open up to each other about which parts on your body, when touched, stimulate you very fast. Now, that is what you all have to go for. Don't go into, things like, hey, let me try that, let me try this. No, simple. Just open up to yourselves, open up with yourselves, be free to each other, and then just get straight to those points that are on your body. And when touched, the stimulation is right there pretty quick. Now, you, a lady out there, it's high time you sat down with your man, your guy, and try to ask him, hey, which part on your body stimulates you very fast when touched without any struggle or whatsoever? This guy's going to tell you, because of course you can't know unless he tells you. And once he tells you, I'm telling you, it's going to be the best thing ever, because anytime you might get into the action or you want to get to it, but he cannot get that hard on and stuff like that, do not really stress yourself. Just rush straight to that part that he told you. Just go to that part, concentrate on that part. I'm telling you, he's going to get that hard on. And the moment you get into the action, whatever whatsoever, still keep concentrating on that same part. Caress it, massage it for as long as you can. And I'm telling you, before you realize it, this guy is gonna be the master, the prince, the king, the igwe, the everything, and your joy is gonna be realized together with his. That's it for now. Thank you.